Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. GEC NASCAR out at Texas Motor Speedway for the MADD 225 at Texas. This is going to be a great race. The Truck Series did an amazing job. We expect the same performance out of these guys tonight. It's going to be super exciting. But on that note alone, there are only a few more tickets to punch for the playoffs. As far as winners goes, everybody is going to be pushing to try to get those points out. As always, up in the booth, Jamie G and Austin Swanson. How we doing tonight?
Oh, I'm excited. We're at the fun part of the season.
Well, yes, we're midway to the regular season. We're starting to break into see, who the top contenders are really going to be, who's starting to separate themselves from the rest of the field as far as points and wins go. And big names that are sticking out, obviously, are going to be the 99, and it's going to be Coonan and Hanneman and as such that are going to be starting to reach towards the front. But ultimately, we really look forward to see what kind of pressure this is going to cause for our higher end drivers that really we see towards top 5, top 10 type stuff. What Texas is going to do tonight with that tire wear, but. Also up in the booth, last but not least, we always got Jessica Childs. Jessica sponsoring this race for MADD, for Mothers Against Drunk Driving tonight. Thank you so much for coming on board again this season as a GEC sponsor. And obviously, GEC supports MADD in our fullest capacity. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Jessica. How's it going?
It's going good, Jamie. How are you?
We're getting there, Jess. We're just trying to see what kind of... momentum these guys are going to be able to build in race 5 halfway through the regular season. But ultimately, really, we're going to be winding down to the bare wire when it comes down to being able to make the playoffs. We are going to be extending the playoffs to 14 drivers instead of 10 drivers this season. So we do look forward to seeing a few more new faces up in there. But ultimately, it is going to be an amazing race, Jess.
Yeah, I think it's going to be too. And hey, thanks for letting us sponsor. We're always honored to sponsor anything for you guys because you always help us out so much.
Oh, man, it's one of the best parts of our year is making the MADD races, the MADD charity races. And I'll tell you, our drivers definitely show up and show out when it comes to MADD. And again, having MADD on board is one of the best sponsors we could have. And not to diminish any of our other sponsors, but it is a very good cause, and we thank you so much.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Absolutely. But up in the booth, we got Raymond Hanneman coming out, 2-time champion for GEC, coming out for a full-time season, winning the last 2 stages of the last race, just coming out and just being able to perform as well as he normally does, and we expect that out of, obviously, Hanneman himself. Hanneman, how are we doing tonight?
Doing pretty good. I don't think it was last race. Last race, I was mid-pack, I think.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, we had the Roval rest last race. My bad. But either way, poking your face out front as always. Just making sure that you're seen out there, up in the top 5 almost every single race, trying to get those points. What's been the struggle this season trying to catch a win?
I don't think it's just a struggle. It's just, I'm not really. How do I word this properly here? It's not a struggle per se. It's being smarter. Taking the off season, taking the last season, I didn't really race much, but it's really like learning what to do in certain situations, and you're putting yourself in better situations long run. Sure, I could try to go for the win every single time, but if it's not going to benefit me, or like if I'm going to wreck out doing it, there's no point in doing it. You know what I mean? And I think I've matured as a driver in that aspect of things, so I'm learning on that end to ensure that I can gather a good points day compared to just always going for a win.
Well, either way, we appreciate you coming out each and every week, just helping these drivers become better drivers, man. And in all honesty, your performance alone during this season just shows these guys what they have to live up to. So thank you so much, Hanneman, for coming out for a pre-race interview tonight, and we look forward to seeing what you can do out here.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, man. We'll go ahead and send you back down with your team, and we look forward to maybe possibly talking to you again at the end of the race.
Yes, sir.
All right, as he goes back down to his team, we are going to go ahead and go over some of the top drivers right now in qualifying. We got Kenneth Gallman coming out, taking the top spot. Kenneth Gallman is out there with a 29.18. Wow. Almost tying with him in second place. Conal Bolton. We've seen Bolton out several times, making an appearance. He is an amazing driver from last season, doing amazing things out there and always becoming better. And he's actually sitting at a 29.20. Garrett Caswell in third place. He's going to be sitting at a 29.23 coming out here from GTCR. Just amazing performance by those guys the entire season and last season. We look forward to seeing possibly those guys up in the front as well. Joseph Barrow, one of our fan favorites and a GEC veteran, two-time champion, coming out, placing in fourth for his qualifying lap. We look forward to seeing Joe up there, maybe possibly even in the winner's circle. He definitely deserves it, so hopefully he can go ahead and take it home tonight. Our very own Shane Cochran. Shane Cochran in that number 86 coming out every single week, a dominating force, as we've already called him. He's been dubbed the Race Ninja, just coming out of nowhere and just showing up front at the end of the race. He's always a top contender as far as I'm concerned. Josh Eller in the number 69 coming out, GEC veteran as well with a 29.26. These guys from the top 1 to 10 are all within 0.2 of each other, so it is going to be an exciting race. We look forward to seeing those guys out there as well. Jason McCabe, I'm sorry, 36, Josh McCabe, he is going to be in a 29.27 in that Toyota, trying to come out and take home a win for his team as well. Jacob Malone, one of our fastest drivers this season in the 99, is showing up in P8 right at the moment. We actually expect him to excel as well this race. He's going to be making his way up front. It looks like we also have B. Mills in that 9th place and Logan Wilson in the 10th place. So that's going to lead out our top 10, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of competition out there. We expect to see a lot of hard work. But as always, we're going to go ahead and kick it off with our national anthem. We will see you right back on track for hot racing at Texas Motor Speedway for the MADD 225.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for action. Green flag is out. Kenneth Gallman, Colonel Bolton gonna battle it out here. Great restart from our drivers. We're gonna have 38 drivers on the track tonight. Almost a full complete field. That is amazing. These guys always showing up and showing out. Looks like there's going to be a little bit of a battle on that bottom line down there. Two drivers are going to make it up towards the front. Kenneth Gallman and Colonel Bolton are fighting hard side by side going out through the front. At number 88 and the 71, top contenders here in GEC. Bolton's looking for his first win this season, but that number 88, Kenneth Gallman, is not going to let it go very easily. You got the number 14 of Garrett Caswell right up behind him, but Joe Barrow is not far behind. They're going to be side by side for a whole lap right there, with 71 edging out the 88 a little bit on that next turn. They are going to start to file out. Here we go.
We didn't do our picks tonight, Jamie.
Yeah, absolutely. We could do that. No problem.
Yeah. Why don't you go first this time? Who's your
Oh,
pick
me?
tonight?
Oh, me? Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel special. All right. All right. Fair enough. You know, I'm gonna pick our boy Garrett Caswell. Garrett Caswell from GTCR is a great driver, a great guy, and has always supported GEC and is just a phenomenal driver. I really expect to see him up front tonight, especially with the times that he's running. He's actually catching up to the 88 as we speak, so I don't expect him to be falling behind at all. So I give Garrett my luck tonight. But on that side, oh shit! Oh, I'm so sorry. Tanya Cook in the chat before I even said it said don't pick Garrett.
Jinx. No.
Well, I'm so sorry, Tanya. I'm so sorry. Now I feel terrible. Oh my god. Oh man.
Garrett's gonna do great.
You know, he's gonna do fantastic. Garrett's gonna break my curse tonight. He's gonna take home the checkered flag. But let's go ahead and get to your pick, Jess. Who you got for tonight?
I'm gonna go with Gallman tonight.
Kenneth Gallman? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Great pick. Gallman is a fast driver that we always expect to see up towards the front. Obviously, Gallman has his experiences being a champion in GEC from the Truck Series. Moving from the Truck Series Championship, he immediately came to the Cup Series and was a dominating force. So absolutely great pick tonight. Good job. Oh,
Yeah,
we got a
he's a
turn.
nice
Garrett
pick.
Caswell into the 88. There is a caution that comes out.
Was that Garrett?
Maybe. Just stop, please stop. Oh man, let's go back.
Garrett is a great driver.
Let's go back and take a look. It looks like he just didn't have enough room. Colonel Bolton wound up getting into that incident. 14 into his quarter panel, sends him up the track a little bit. Bolton's going to have to make a recovery for that tonight. I hope he's going to be able to do pretty well. Let's go ahead and rewind it a little bit and take a look and see what really happened right there in the last corner or so. Garrett with a decent run. He's going to be on the inside. And right there, Garrett really didn't have anywhere else to go, and he really was on the inside already. It does look like Bolton just wasn't able to get back to it. Let's make sure that Bolton is okay. It does look like his car is fine, but let's go ahead and take a look at the caution and see what actually happened to him. He was able to lock it down coming around the corner. Beautiful job by Bolton, able to recover that car. No damage at all. He's going to be able to go back and get back up into position. Currently in 7th place, but that's a lot better than crashing that car, Jess.
Yeah, for sure.
Not what we wanted to see super early, but at least no cars were damaged in that accident. Caution comes out after 9 laps. We're going to go ahead and kick it off with the 71 and the 14 side by side on this next restart. Let's go ahead and see if we can go ahead and bring up a driver. We're going to go ahead and bring up the number 57 of James Nelson to see how he feels for tonight's race. So we have the 57 up in the booth. 57 of Nelson. How we feeling tonight, brother?
Pretty good, pretty good. How you
Good.
guys doing?
Well, we're doing great, man. It's going to be a great race. We expect a lot of green flag laps out here tonight. You know, coming into Texas, I know it's going to be a little hot out there. You know, any kind of strategy that you have to maybe possibly get yourself out towards the front.
Just gonna try to stay out of trouble for the first half of the race and let the tire wear come to me a little bit and see what kind of race we get. I'm thinking after we get 10, 15 laps in these tires, you'll start seeing some people bouncing off some walls.
Well, and that's exactly what we said in the drivers' meeting. Obviously, with the track cooling down and heating up during the day, you know, 1 and 2 might not act like 1 and 2 10 laps in or 20 laps in, but that tire wear is really going to bring a significant roll out here. Even after your first 2 laps, I would say you're probably going to be losing 0.2 or more on each lap. That's the nature of the beast when it comes to Texas, but it looks like you're riding pretty comfortable, and we expect to probably see you up towards the top 10 tonight.
Hopefully. I'm going to certainly try for it.
Well, and again, thank you so much, Nelson, for coming up and talking to us, man. Is there anybody you'd like to thank before I send you back down to IT?
I'd like to give my brother a shout out. He's always watching the races, so thanks to my brother Robbie.
Absolutely, Robbie. Thank you for showing up tonight and watching your brother race, and we look forward to seeing him possibly in the winner's circle tonight. Thank you, Nelson, for coming down and talking to us, and we look forward to talking to you again later tonight.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, Jess. Anybody? Oh, well, we are already double file. I was about to say anybody you want to talk to, but man, we're already about to go back green flag racing here in Texas for the MADD 225. That's going to be our first MADD caution of the night. Pace car off the track. Jess, we're about to go back green flag racing. Garrett Gallman and Malone are now side by side somehow. That's going to be interesting. How did Malone work his way all the way up front? He was in 7th the last time we checked. Oh no. What am I doing? There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. '71 and '99 going to battle it out with Gallman taking the advantage here. 31.39 on his last lap, but the 99 isn't going to let it go very easily on his outside. Side by side coming through the backstretch. They're going to be going into 3 and 4. Let's see what happens here. 99 able to take the advantage somehow. 14 still isn't going to let it go, but Barrow is also back there looking at all this happening. He's looking forward to taking advantage of any mistakes that happen out there. But the 99 of Jacob Malone just showing up again out front somehow, making it from 7th to 1st. Gallman now falling back a little bit. He's going to be in the clutches of Garrett Caswell. Like I said before, Cornell Bolton was able to get his stuff fixed up, and he's able to get back out on the track. A little bit of blinking coming out of the 14 right there. Barrow going to be on his outside. He's looking to clutch that 3rd place. 71 slowing down with a checkup of the 14. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, a battle between the 33 and the 28 coming out to it. Lynch and Bellinger. They're going to be side by side. Well, they were side by side. It looks like Bellinger's going to go ahead and take the advantage, leaving Openchowski open to be able to look at the 33 to try to take that spot away. Openchowski in that 96. Let's go ahead and ride along with the 96 and see what he sees as he's got that 33 gold plate right in front of him. He's going to be racing that Chevy Camaro. Openchowski also in a Camaro. Ooh. Coming out a little wide on that turn, but he's going to take the advantage in the stretch. I'm going to go ahead and just say calm down in the chat. I don't mind banter, but please keep it reasonable. Tanya, yes, I see what happened there. As soon as I picked him, I see what happened. But he's doing well. Let's leave him alone. Let's leave him alone. We got a couple shout outs out for Skidmark Racing. Skidmark has been a great team all season, doing a good job of trying to maintain owner points. Not a lot going on right at the moment, but that 48 of Cheshire is catching up to the 33 of Wesley Lynch. As we expected, a lot of these drivers are going to wind up separating during Hold on one second. Ooh, 22 and 96 side by side. Ooh, 22 and 96 side by side. "3RG, you are gone." "57 on the outside of the 02. They're going to be battling it out, but it switches over to the 20 in the 95. Looks like they're going to be fighting. Oh, contact between McMillan back there. Was that McMillan? I don't think it was. I think it was somebody else. Was that Caleb Ellswick? Oh, it was Ellswick. Oh no, hopefully, is he going to be able to hold it into that? He does make contact with that wall. Let's go back a little bit and see what happened. Looks like a little bit of a checkup. The 57 got loose. 66 had to check up a little bit too, just right in the bottom of the 66. I don't know who they're going to find at fault for that. That's all right. We're going to go ahead and restart it again with the second MADD caution of the night. 24 laps into a 150 lap race. We expect the excitement to grow. 99, 71, 487 all coming down into the pits. Let's go ahead and check out and see what these drivers are going to get. Jacob Malone still out front. He's going to go ahead and pull into the pit box. I'm not sure if these guys are going to take fuel only. We are 25 laps in, so they possibly... Oh, Malone, fuel only, coming back out. Malone only taking 2 tires. Logan Wilson was able to get out in front of him on well, not unfortunately, but fortunately for him, he was able to get back out front, up 16. Logan Wilson, no tires, fuel only. So that's going to put him in first. Keegan Shelton shouting out Dirty South Racing. Always a great team. They've performed really well so far this season, and we look forward to maybe possibly seeing them towards the team championship at the end. All of those guys are great drivers. We're going to start it out with the 76 and the 99. Hanneman is going to be right there back behind the 99. Or, I mean, the 76. And then the 14 of Garrett Caswell is going to be behind that 99 car. We're already double file. 76-99 going to restart us. 85-14 in the second row. 71 and the 4 in that third row. They're going to have to close those gaps on that outside before this restarts. Here we go. Pace car is going to be off the track. Green flag. Great restart by our Cup drivers here. 4 wide almost in the back right there. They got to be careful with that. Here we go. 76 able to maintain position. He is going to have a little bit of older tires. Is that 2-tire advantage going to work? Or is it going to be the old tires that are going to be able to hold the position? We're about to find out here. Garrett Caswell losing a little bit of time to Raymond Hanneman back there. Hanneman looking towards the inside of that number 14. And there is a caution that came out. And this will be the third MADD caution of the night. I'm not even sure. Was it Boone?
I didn't even see anything happen.
I didn't see anything either. I'm gonna have to find out possibly from race control maybe. Yeah, I still don't have anything that I can find. It looks like Logan Wilson was involved. Logan was passed by a bunch of drivers. Let's go ahead and check out what happened. I can't even find Logan Wilson on my list. Wait a second. It says he's still up front.
Yeah, he's still up front on my screen. I'm not able to locate anything prior to the pace car coming out. I have no idea what happened there.
Yeah, nobody claimed or anything?
Nope. No claims, not a word.
Wow. What were stages tonight, Austin? Somebody asked.
45 and 90.
45 and 90. So we are going to be approaching that first stage coming soon. This is the third bad caution of the night. But we expect to see a bunch of green flag racing once these guys shake the cobwebs off this week. Truck Series coming in at 6 cautions. Not bad at all. Brad Wilson jumped to the pits for some reason. I wonder what happened. I can't even see Brad Wilson. That's so weird.
Yeah, Ellswick is correct on that one.
Yeah, we're hoping for a green flag pit cycle, absolutely. Alright, such a short track. It's hard to get drivers up here for an interview. We'll go ahead and pull up Garrett Caswell here in a minute. Looks like Garrett Caswell fell back a little bit from the position we've seen him in before. He was up front running around 3rd or 4th, but now he's in 34th, so we'll get a comment from him and see what happened. But it looks like Brad Wilson's, Michael Boone, Reggie Evans, and Steven Linger are all back out on the track. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's Linger. Where's Evans? Oh, Evans is just now coming back out onto the track. Logan Wilson still up front in P1. Jacob Malone in that 99 is going to be on his inside. Hanneman in the 85 following behind the 99 and the 71 behind that 76. We look forward to seeing what kind of battle is going to lead out to this next restart as we get back going green flag for the MADD 225 at Texas. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car off the track. Green flag. We did have some contact back there with Garrett Caswell looking like he came off the track. Let's go ahead and check out and see what happened. Contact, it looks like between the 20. 20 comes down into Caswell, making contact with that right side. John Hughes in that 20. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what happened ultimately. Looks like he came down. A little bit of net code right there. Net code on the 20. Yeah, that was a pretty good gap between the 41 and the 20. He just wasn't able to recover. The 88 accidentally bumped him into Garrett Caswell, and then out into the inside wall. So hopefully John Hughes can go ahead and recover from that. He does have his fast repair, so we're looking forward to seeing him back out on the track. That is going to be our 4th MADD caution for the night as we approach stage 1.
Garrett's having kind of a rough night.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
I was just saying.
So we got Garrett Caswell, the number 14, up in the booth. He was running P3, but unfortunately some event had happened and put him back into 27th or 30th place right now. Garrett, what's going on tonight, buddy?
So we're really fast. I'm grateful for that, but I wanted my lefts because I accidentally only took my rights then, which probably would have been better if I just stayed out. But we'll be all right, hopefully.
Well, a lot of people actually only took 2 tires on that last pit stop. The only one that didn't was Logan Wilson. So, I mean, it wasn't too much of a disadvantage. But ultimately, that contact on the last caution right there, really uncontrollable by your part. But did it cause any damage?
Apparently not. Felt like it, but no, we're all good.
Awesome. Well, that's great to hear. Did you have to use your fast repair at all yet?
No, I have not. I've been up front more. Well, I'm about to go back up front, so
Garrett,
hopefully I shouldn't have to use it. Yes.
I want you to know that I think that you're a great driver, and Jamie picked you tonight.
Oh, sweet. That's kind of shows a little bit.
That's fucked up. That's messed up. Even in the chat, Tanya Cook came across as I was picking my driver. She said, "Don't pick Garrett."
Yeah.
I am
Right.
so.
Yeah.
Hey, that means I have faith in you. Even if I jinx you, you're still gonna do good, man. You're good. You got
Yeah.
this.
Top 5 driver right here.
You got it, man.
According to you,
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
top 5 driver. Well, again, Garrett, thank you so much for coming out and just doing a great job each week, man. We look forward to seeing you out in the winner's circle tonight.
Yep, thank you. Keep an eye out.
Absolutely, man. Have fun out there. Good luck.
I will.
Garrett Caswell coming out, GEC veteran, 2 seasons here. Just phenomenal driver. We definitely look for a recovery for him tonight. Dang it, Jessica. That's all right. That's all right. We got this.
His mama knows best. She said, "Don't do it."
I
Don't
know.
do it."
I know. And it was all me. All me. She can send me hate mail. It's okay. Elite Clay Tour coming out. Go Dirty South Racing. Keegan Shelton, Dirty South Racing as well. Cameron Craighead coming into the chat. Thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you all that's watching and listening. Also to our drivers as well. We hope to have a great race here towards the end. Looks like Logan Wilson, Jacob Malone are going to restart us again. Green flag is up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to restart the MADD 225 at Texas. Green flag. Oh, contact Barrow into the wall.
Reckon.
No, not Barrow. Not Barrow. Oh no, that was a lot of damage for Barrow. A lot of drivers
That was a
involved into
lot.
that. Let's go back and take a look. Barrow getting loose. Oh, tried to recorrect it. Unfortunately, catching 5 or 6 drivers up into that. 87, 7, 6, 48, 35. That is going to be the big one, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my lord. No bueno. This is probably the most drivers I've ever seen involved into an accident. Ever.
Took out almost the whole field.
It was almost the whole field. I don't blame Barrow. It's really slick. It's hard to keep control of, but it does look like Barrow had to jump to the pits. Not what we want to see for him tonight.
A
We had
lot of fast repairs are going to be used, I believe.
Couple of drivers jump into the pits. As in register for the caution, it looks like people involved are going to be Darren Bruce, Caleb Ellswick, Justin Openchowski, Richard Elliott, Joseph Barrow, Ryan Elsley, Tyler Bellinger, Brad Wilson, Garrett Caswell, Reggie Evans, Menchaca, Colnell Bolton, Wesley Lynch, Michael Boone, R. Lane, James Nelson, Sprouse, Eller, and I think that's it. As far as people jumping to the pits, Joseph Barrow jumped to the pits, Jacob Hughes jumped to the pits, and Justin Harris jumping to the pits. So they are going to be a couple laps down by the time this restart comes out. Really unfortunate for Barrow trying to recover. I know how that feels. It is terrible when you feel the car going that way and you try to correct it and it just shoots right into the outside wall. I've had it happen before and it is just a bad experience altogether. A lot of these drivers are going to come into the pit lane here. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what drivers are getting repairs. It looks like Reggie Evans has already had 10 minutes of repairs this race alone, but I believe that number is going to be matched here in a moment. Again, I don't think a lot of the drivers involved took as much damage as we would expect for that. But in all honesty, we should see most of them come back out onto the track, Jess.
Yeah, I think so too. If you don't have a lot of damage, I wouldn't use that fast repair right now and just try to keep going back in and getting it fixed.
Yeah, in all honesty, if I had like 5 minutes or less, that's exactly what I'd probably be doing.
Yeah, it's too early to use that out of 150 laps.
Yeah, I mean, here we go. I mean, that's going to be the stage right there. So stage is going to be 40. Logan Wilson, Jacob Malone, Gallman, Hanneman, McCabe, Archuleta, Haynes, Campbell, Most, and Elsie taking points. What? What stage?
Stage is 45.
Oh, I thought it was 40. I do apologize. That is my fault. But that is going to be, what is that, our 5th MADD caution of the night? Yeah, that's going to be our 5th.
Yes, sir. Claimed by Mr. Barrow.
Hate to see that for Barrow, man. Really excited to see him out there. He was running really, really fast. I'm hoping he can get back out and be able to recover from that. As we do see a few drivers opting into repairing their car rather than the fast repair. Josh McCabe, Steven Linger, and Tyler Bellinger. Oh, and Justin Harris just popping up on the list, all trying to get their cars repaired. Oh man, already pace cars off the track. We're going back to green flag racing for the MADD 225. Here we go. Logan Wilson, Jacob Malone going to restart us again here. Looks like a decent restart for most of the drivers. Barrow is back out on the track. I'm hoping that he didn't go too far down. Malone and Wilson battled it out, but Wilson taking home the advantage. The 99 is going to be up front. Logan Wilson's going to pile in 2nd place. Raymond Hanneman in 3rd place. Kenneth Gallman and Benjamin Archuleta to round out our top 5. This is a race to the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Our top 10 drivers for the stage will get stage points, but everybody else is going to have to see if they can scrounge it out, because honestly, that stage points are so important this season, Jess.
Yeah, they really are. You can rack up those stage points really quick.
Well, and we've seen stage points actually win somebody a championship, so getting stage points is going to be super important, especially out here at Texas for the 5th race. We only got 5 races to go, Jess, and these guys are going to have to work hard to clutch those 14 spots.
That's crazy that we're halfway through the season.
Yeah, the regular season's almost halfway over after this. That is crazy. Malone still running towards the front right there. He's going to have the advantage over Logan Wilson by 0.3, but Wilson isn't going to let it go that easy. He's also got to worry about, Wilson's got to worry about Hanneman right there on his backside. But Kenneth Gallman is looking to take 3rd place from Hanneman as well. These guys are super close. And that is going to be our stage, ladies and gentlemen. Stage 1 complete. Our winner, Jacob Malone. 99. Logan. So it looks like our stage points are going to go to Malone, Wilson, Hanneman, Gallman, Archuleta, Campbell, Haynes, Caswell, Evans, and Birkmeyer. All receiving stage points for that. We are going to go ahead and kick it to our commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back with hot action off of Texas Motor Speedway for the MADD 225.
Going down and the rig is on. iRacing is where I belong. Discord's lit and the drivers are here. This is GEC, there's no room for fear. Green flag drops and the engines roar. 40 cars and we all want more. Mash the gases, we're on the line. 4 wide and we're feeling fine. Close in a slipstream dance, taking the corners in a high-speed trance. Try oval side by side in this GEC League. There's nowhere to
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It looks like our restart's going to be Caleb Ellswick and Shane Cochran up front. That is going to be a change to the restarts we've seen lately. Barrow looks like he's going to be stuck a lap down. He was trying to get that lap back, but that is going to push him back behind the field, unfortunately. It looks like Ellswick and Cochran decided not to pit, so that is going to trap him a lap down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Ellswick, Shane Cochran gonna restart us here tonight for the first time. Green flag. Caleb Ellswick with a decent restart right there. He's going to be up in front, 3 wide in the back right there. They're going to be able to maintain it, but Caleb Ellswick is going to be our new leader here. As these guys complete some green flag stops, let's go ahead and take a look. Garrett Caswell and the number 88 side by side. With that incident in the beginning of the race, 88, I'm sure, is not very happy that the 14 is right next to him. That 14 is going to be making moves. He's going to be looking on the inside of the number 87 as well. 87 of our lane. They're going to be side by side. Garrett Caswell, our lane, fighting it out. Caswell now looking on the inside of 41 of, is that Klaus? Yes, Klaus Brahm. Looks like Brahm had to check up a little bit, allowing the 14 and the 88 to go around. 14 now looking to the backside of Dusty Haynes. Haynes looking to the backside of the 85 on the inside of the 2. Or the 02, I should say, of Richard Elliott. Elliott up into the top 10. Hanneman able to reach into the top 10, taking that ninth place away. So, Keegan, you asked who sung that song. That's going to be our very own number 86 of Shane Cochran. He sings all of our songs, including both of our national anthems, our U.S. national anthem, our Canadian national anthem, and most of our promo lyrics as well. Amazing, amazing voice. Another battle between the 14 and the 02 side by side. 02 is just going to be able to edge him out just barely, but that 14 isn't going to let go. Garrett Caswell shooting towards the bottom. He's looking to take that spot, and he does. Slides up in front of that 02 of our lane. Or I'm sorry, Richard Elliott. Our lane is the 2. 14 now looking to take over that 95 car. Garrett Caswell has now made his way back up into the top 10 tonight. Well, yeah, he is 10th right now, so Dusty Haynes looking to take it back from him. But he is not going to give up very easily. He's going to be trying to take that 9th spot from the 95 of Hunter Birkmeyer. '02 of Richard Elliott falling back a little bit. He's going to have to dip in between the 88 and the 87. 87 looking to take that spot from Richard Elliott. Close racing right there with the 14 and the 3. Dusty Haynes, 88, 14. These guys are battling it out. Swapping positions back and forth. The number 3 cars. Looks like he's able to get a little bit of an advantage as the 14 gets tight. He's going to have to slow up in that corner, giving the advantage to the 88. 88 is now going to slide ahead. Cornell Bolton looking to the backside of Dustin Haynes. Let's go ahead and ride along with Cornell Bolton and see what he sees. A little tight right there coming into the turn. It's going to slide him up. He's going to lose a little bit of speed to that 3. Garrett Caswell still looking right there. Let's go ahead and switch to Caswell, see what he sees. Caswell's looking to minimize those mistakes and push towards the front. Losing 2 positions, but he is going to be back out front before you know it. Go ahead and watch a couple of our drivers from the inside, see what they're seeing. Riding along with Richard Elliott of the 02. As the 2 gets by him of Kenny Most. Back to the top side action. 57-02 battle it out. 57 taking that advantage. 57 to James Nelson now up in 18th place. The 7 is looking on the backside of the 02 as well. 7, Justin Harris is going to be a lap down, but he is not going to give up. Looks like Logan Wilson is now going to be our new leader with Kenneth Gallman in the 71. Right behind him. Oh, I yawned in the middle of that, sorry. Here we go, 99-71, battling it out. 99, Jacob Malone. Looks like he's going to be able to take the advantage in that corner, but Gallman is going to get a little bit of a rush for coming out of that turn. But it does look like the 99 is able to jump back up into second place and try to chase down that leader of the 76 of Logan Wilson. Logan Wilson, a dominating force right now, 0.7 in front of second place. Seven of Justin Harris trying to get past that 02 of Richard Elliott. Side by side for Cheshire in the 14 as well. Joseph Barrow making an appearance back up into the top 15. He may be a lap down, but... Oh! He gets into Garrett Caswell. They're able to recover. Did they recover that? No way they just recovered that. No way. Oh, he tapped the wall a little bit, unfortunately. Oh, Garrett is going to lose that speed. Probably took a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Let's check out his right front. Yeah, he took a little bit of damage off that right front. Let's see if we can see rear chase. Ah, yeah, he definitely took a little bit of damage. Nothing to use your fast repair over. Hopefully he hasn't used it already tonight. But let's see if he can get that fixed and make his way towards the front again. Looks like Logan Wilson's still going to be riding that front side in first place. Jacob Malone trying to chase him down. He has made a little bit of a gap but Malone is slowly closing it. It's been an amazing race so far. Green flag for the second stage all the way so far. Again, Austin, our second stage is when?
Second stage is at 90.
90. So we do have about 30 more laps. We should see some green flag pit stops coming in here soon. I believe everybody is still on the track though. All 38 drivers still out there. The only people a lap down right at the moment are going to be B. Mills, Justin Harris, Barrow, Linger, Hughes, and Menchaca. Menchaca is... Actually, I think Menchaca's like 7 laps. What happened to Menchaca? I didn't see anything.
14.
Menchaca's 14 laps?
That's what my in iRacing results is showing me.
What about Barrow? Is he 2?
2 laps down. Everybody not on lead lap is 2 laps down, outside of Menchaca, who is 14 laps down.
Well, and that just goes to show the track is so short that when you have to take, you know, advantage of getting towed into the pits, it is probably going to be 2 laps, as we've seen from Barrow. Barrow was able to recover, get back out there, but being 2 laps down, it is going to be a fight. Barrow is going to have to get in front of Justin Harris in that number 7. Let's go ahead and see where Harris is. Yeah, Barrow is going to be behind Harris, not by that far. Oh, maybe a turn or so, but Harris is going to catch that lucky dog if Barrow cannot get up towards his back. Barrow really needing that lucky dog and maybe even make a decision not to pit at all during the either next caution or stage to see if he can get one back. And if he does, that should put him up front for the front running of the next caution that comes out, if it comes out, and get that lap back.
Like, we did have a couple more cars who pitted early who are now a lap down as well. Ellswick showing -1 lap. Looks like Most and Haynes and Berkmeyer joining him as well.
Well, do you think that was a choice that they made on their own, or?
Ellswick was the first that I saw go in. I believe he was on his own because none of his teammates look like they're pitting with him. Still have Logan Wilson leading the entire race. Doesn't look like he's coming into pit yet, at least. A couple more drivers announcing they're coming in as well, as we see all of them go down 1 lap here at a nice shorter track, we'll say. But yeah, definitely within, we're getting to 15 to go until stage here, so probably that last little top off or tire grip that they're looking for to close this out.
Well, I can tell you the top 15 drivers have not pitted in 28 laps. That is a lot of laps out here in Texas, a lot of tire wear. Bolton moving around that 16
Sounds like
pretty
Barrow
easily.
coming back in.
Barrow's coming in?
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to be taking advantage of that early pit. And I'm telling you why he's doing that is because he knows the stage is probably going to be coming up here soon, and I bet you money he plans on staying out instead of pitting during the stage to see if he can get that lap. And if he does, if he maintains that and a caution comes out, he will get the lucky dog.
Sounds like most of the field is coming in at this point.
Yeah, Jacob Malone taking that front spot as our leader goes ahead and pits. Or no, Logan Wilson still has not pitted. Our top 15 are now 30 laps on these tires. Oh, and here they come. Both IT and out drivers coming in together. 66 and 36. 99 right behind him. Or my bad. 76 and 36.
Just like that, Hanman getting in some laps led.
Oh, hey, yeah, Hanneman hasn't pitted yet. These guys are going on 32 laps. So it looks like the top 9 right now haven't came. Hanneman now decides to come in. That's going to leave Eller out there to lead a lap. Or Bellinger. Wait, I thought... Yeah, Bellinger is going to be our new leader in that 28. He's going to come out here and get some points to be a leader here for a moment. But Hanneman, Eller, Bruce, and Lynch all decide to come into pits with Dunn as well in that 31. See, and the problem I had in the truck race was if I stayed out too long, I lost too much time on the leaders, right? So ultimately, I'm coming in when the big group comes in. Because look at that, the 99 of Malone is already caught up to the number 28. And he's just now unlapped himself. So that means the 28 was over 30 seconds behind. But the 28 is still our leader. So he is going to have to come in and get fresh tires here in a moment. And we have a caution. Menchaca on fresh tires comes out.
Copy 32 claim, thank you.
Makes contact with the 39. Hard contact into the wall as the 39 of Darren Bruce is coming out of the pits. Menchaca just getting loose on those fresh tires. Oh, the 3 makes huge contact with the 32. 7 up into the wall as well. 7 taking a bunch of damage right there. Not good. That's going to leave Bellinger up front. Bellinger, Boone, Evans, McCabe, Malone, and Wilson are only ones on the lead lap right now, but they are going to be coming down into the pits. So that is going to allow a lot of these drivers to unlap themselves. Hopefully Barrow can take advantage of that as well. Big contact right there. Dang it, man. That's going to be our 7th MADD caution of the night for the MADD 225 at Texas. But one of them is a stage caution, so technically we're still only at 6. We are going to have another stage coming up in about 7 or 8 laps. Real interested to see who's going to stay out, who's going to try to take advantage. Is Barrow now 3 laps down? Hate to see that.
It looks like he is.
Hate to see that, man. That's not the night he wanted at all. And I didn't pick him on purpose because I knew he was running fast.
Sometimes that's just the way the iRacing works.
Why does it? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Everybody from 13th back is over a lap down. How's that even possible? Are they 2 laps down? From 13th back?
Yep, looks like it.
How did that happen?
Good copy. I don't know. I think it was a result of the pitting plus the caution coming out.
Bro, that is crazy. We have never seen all from 13th to 38th. That's crazy, dude. But here we go. Green flag's about to be out for the MADD 225. Green flag! Logan Wilson and Malone are going to battle it out again here at Texas Motor Speedway. Looks like Malone able to take the advantage on the restart. And that is going to be a caution. Looks like Lynch involved, Hanneman involved.
That will be stage.
It looks like Lynch maintained it. Looks like the 2 ran right through it. But not a lot he could do right there because the 4 was on his inside trying to correct his own. Let's see here. Oh, 2.
33 claimed that.
That is going to be a huge racing incident. 4 out into the outside wall. Coming into the 2, 2 into the 33. Let's see if that contact between the 2 and the 33. Yeah, that's going to be a bad racing incident right there. Hanneman locking it down. No contact with the wall, it looks like.
It's like Barrow has manually disconnected.
Barrow's out?
Looks like it.
Oh, man.
Copy, black clear.
I honestly don't think that was Barrow's fault as much as he thought it was. I would honestly claim that to be more of a racing incident than anything. But really unfortunate for Barrow. Not what we wanted to see for the number 4 tonight.
Yeah, 33 went ahead and claimed that one as his own.
That is going to be our stage right there, ladies and gentlemen. 33 claims that caution. Logan Wilson, Bellinger, Bolton, Gallman, Lane, Malone, Boone, Ellswick, Nelson, and Hanneman all taking stage points for that. That is going to be our second stage. So after this, it's going to be nothing but green flag racing to the end. 80 laps. No, that's wrong. 60 laps. Sorry. Still, amazing race so far. I did not expect Logan Wilson to be up front leading all these laps. He's doing an amazing job of keeping it together out there. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of pressure from a lot of cars behind him. Bolton now making his way up front. He's going to be in 3rd place. 76 and 28. Bellinger and Logan Wilson are going to go ahead and restart this race. Malone dropping back to 6th place with Ellswick in 8th place as well. We're going to have the 88 of Bolton and 71 of Gallman on the restart for in that second lane. And then we're going to have Malone and our lane in the third lane. Let's see who can take the advantage here. I believe Logan Wilson has been doing really good tonight on the restarts. So most likely he is going to be able to take that advantage above the 28 Bellinger. I don't know, man. For me, I sort of like going unexpectedly. As soon as all 4 tires are in that restart zone, that's when I'm going, right? I'm going as early as possible to try to catch people off guard, or as late as possible to catch people off guard, but early is better for me. Here we go. Pace car is going to be off the track, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to restart. Logan Wilson and Bellinger. Here we go. Green flag. A lot of cars mixing it up right there. Good job on that restart from the drivers. Logan Wilson, like I said, able to take the advantage, getting up front. He's been good on those restarts, creating a huge gap for himself. 0.6 ahead of the other drivers at the moment.
Oh, no.
I did hear some squealing tires, but I do not see a caution out. Did anything happen back there that we didn't see? Oh, these guys are so grouped up. That makes me so
All right, keep it
nervous. Hopefully we see a little bit more of a separation here so these drivers don't get into each other. These guys have enough talent to push a green flag for the rest of the way. That's what we're expecting to see tonight. A lot of side-by-side battles, 51 and 38. A lot of our drivers were able to get unlapped after that last one, though. Oh, no. That was terrible. B. Mills up into the fence, the number 2, helping him out with that. A little bit of a tap with a correction, blows that motor on the 16. 6 into him, 31 into the 6. Looks like everybody else was able to avoid it, but B. Mills is going to jump to the pits. He's going to have to get towed out. Not what you wanted to see for Mills tonight, man. He's a great driver. I was so hoping we'd see him in the top 10 tonight. Let's see if he has that fast repair and he's able to get back out onto the track. That is going to be our 9th MADD caution for tonight. 93 laps of 50. Still a good chunk of this race to go, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. And we'll be right back with GEC eNASCAR.
Sun's going down and the rig is on. iRacing is where I belong. Discord's lit and the drivers are here. This is GEC, there's no room for fear.
ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the action on Texas Motor Speedway for the MADD 225 at GEC. Here we go. Logan Wilson and Kenneth Gallman are going to be on that front line. R. Lane and Jacob Malone now in that second line. Caleb Ellswick and Raymond Hanneman in the third line. It's going to be a heck of a restart. There's a lot of competition up front. A lot of competition. That number 9 is definitely not going to give up very easily. But the 76 has been a dominating force all night, leading most of the laps in the race. We look forward to seeing what that 76 can do, but that 71 of Gallman is no slump either. He is going to be a GEC champion, so he is going to be looking to try to take as many points as he can tonight. Only 55 laps left, Austin. We don't have much of this race to go, and we're expecting to see hopefully another green flag pit stop here soon.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're coming to the closing stages of the race here. Drivers are really going to start fighting for those positions, especially going into the second half of the season here. Definitely going to be a tough final stretch, but we've seen some good green flag racing, so I know we're capable.
Yeah, it seems like we're going to get more of those green flag stretches when these drivers' tires start to fall off a little bit after like lap 10. I expect to see a lot more hard racing towards the end. But again, once they start separating, they seem to be keeping cleaner laps. I did hear somebody spinning out right there. Did we get a glimpse of who that was?
Well, that was the 85 and the 87.
No, not Hanneman.
Yep.
87 getting underneath Hanneman right there. Oh, Hanneman up into the wall really hard. Locking it down. Oh, he got caught by Logan Wilson in the 89. Or I mean, not Logan Wilson, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. Brad Wilson in the 89. Brad Wilson taking a crap ton of damage. Hanneman taking a bunch of damage as well. Hopefully Hanneman has a fast repair left. I can't tell. Go ahead and check out the repair list. Seems like Wesley Lynch not having a good night. 18 minutes of repairs. Connell Bolton with 15 minutes. Reggie Evans
Copy 86, Black Clear.
10 minutes.
Sorry.
Linger with 9. Menchaca 6. B Mills 5. Justin Harris 4. And everybody from Bellinger, Bruce, McCabe, Boone, Campbell, and McCabe all with 1 minute. Berkmeyer and Cochran both with 1 minute as well. Cochran, I didn't even see him involved in anything yet. I'm surprised he caught any damage. He might have got into that wall a little bit. That is going to be the 10th MADD caution for the night, ladies and gentlemen. Logan Wilson still in the lead of this race, but now he has a problem because he's going to be restarting with Jacob Malone on his outside. Man, it doesn't give anybody an advantage either when they're restarting so fast like this. They're already double file. 76 on the inside, 99 on the outside. Gallman in the Gallman in the 71 and the 87 of our lane going to restart in second in the second row. Here we go, pace car off the track. Logan Wilson, Jacob Malone gonna battle it out here at Texas Motor Speedway. Green flag. Logan Wilson looking like he has that slight advantage at the moment. That advantage could go away really quickly with somebody like Jacob Malone. He's going to have to be consistent if he wants to stay up front. Wow, these cars are whipping around the track here at Texas. Malone able to sweep that corner pretty well. Still able to take an advantage over the 99. Tina Caswell's still in the pit somehow.
I believe Caswell said his night is over.
Really?
And Hanneman has disconnected as well.
No way. Really? Both of
Currently
them?
showing Hanneman, Caswell, Bolton, Hughes, Barrow, and Menchaca all out of the race.
Dang it, man. With 50 laps to go, we still got a good chunk of this race left. It sucks to see those drivers are already out. Those are some big name drivers, too.
This time we'll have to call the curse on the pre-race interview.
Ah, shush your mouth. Ah, there is no such thing.
Nope.
I am not a jinx. We're gonna have to just eliminate the entire Who's Your Pick.
Yeah. Hey, I shouldn't be picking anyway.
Speaking
I have
of,
to
you
follow
didn't
the
get a
rules.
pick.
I don't know. Do I shame someone now and cause them to wreck with 47 to go?
Oh my goodness, dude. Well, you deserve a pick.
Oh, I was going to say just consistency alone and sheer numbers. I was going to go with Malone just because when is he not finishing a race in the top?
That is a very good point. He comes out and just knows what to do. Seems like he knows what to do almost every single track we're at. But right now, I mean, Logan Wilson seems to be edging him out a little bit. Doing a great job, but Malone is still right there. If Wilson makes any mistake, it's all for Malone at that point. Oh God. Tanya Cook comes across the chat and says, I'm pretty sure there is a known curse. Oh man, that hurts my soul. It hurts my soul so much.
Jamie, mute up. Okay. No, you're good. I heard you going, and I was just like, oh shit. I hope they're not hearing this.
No, I did my thing, but either way, we are back to the green flag action here at Texas Motor Speedway. See, now I feel terrible. Now I feel absolutely terrible that Garrett's out of the race, and oh man. Oh. I'm not doing anybody any favors, man. I need to just stop. And he was fast too, real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like these drivers have gotten it separated out a little bit. Logan Wilson's still out front, able to edge out Malone by 0.6 at the moment. Just doing a great job out there tonight. Let's go ahead and look at the last 5 for 5. The last 5 laps, the top drivers have been R. Lane, Cheshire, Malone, Wilson, and Gallman. Let's see who has the top 5 best laps of the race. Garrett Caswell, one of the fastest drivers out here tonight, unfortunately, in the pits. Kenneth Gallman, 29.30, currently sitting in 4th place. Connell Bolton, also an extremely fast driver tonight, but in 35th place. Jacob Malone in 2nd, and Benjamin Archuleta in 3rd place. Archuleta with a 29.37. Let's see who's led laps tonight. As our lap leader, it's going to be Logan Wilson with 57 laps led. Jacob Malone with 22 laps. Gallman 18. Ellswick with 12. Bellinger 3. Hanneman 2. And Michael Boone 1. Oh no, contact between the 3 and the 89. Klaus Brahm also jumps to the pits. Oh, did they even make contact? Well, it doesn't matter because both of them up into the wall. Logan Wilson might have got DQ'd. 3 with a bunch of damage just sitting on the track. I'm not sure if he was able to recover. Yeah, it looks like he was, but A lot of damage to that number 3. It's going to be our 11th MADD caution of the night. Well, we only have, after the caution, we're only going to have like 30 laps to go, Austin.
Yes, sir. We are coming down to it, and Haynes quick to claim that one as his own.
Well, it looks like Logan Wilson is going to have to regain his advantage on the 99. 99 was falling back, so it does look like Logan Wilson has the long stretch advantage. With only it's probably going to be less than 30 laps to go. He may be able to take control of this race. Let's go ahead and check out pit stops real quick. All of our drivers, it looks like the top 13 went in just now. Most of them got 4 tires. Hughes, McCabe got repairs. Archuleta, Bellinger, and Lynch also with repairs. Archuleta dropping back to 12th. It looks like he was in 3rd a little bit ago. So hopefully he can get back up towards the front. Darren Bruce now making an appearance, getting towards the top 10 as well. Wesley Lynch, Openchowski, Shane Cochran, Dunn, and Arlane are going to be all from 12th to 18th, all above a lap. They're on the current lap, but anybody 19 and lower is all going to be a lap down. For the millionth time tonight, Logan Wilson and the 99 are going to go ahead and restart this race. The MADD 225 is about to be underway. Hopefully we can see a green flag finish here. Green flag! Looks like Logan Wilson still with the advantage on the restart right there. 99 is going to have to find a way to catch up. And it doesn't look like he's going anywhere anytime soon. You see how the 76 is whipping out to the top of the wall and dropping down in. That's going to be the best advantage that you can get here at Texas. He is able to create a small gap between himself and Malone. But he is going to have to make sure that he is consistent to be able to keep that gap. Let's see who some of our biggest gainers are for the night. Caleb Ellswick up the top of the list, up 35 spots in 3rd place at the moment. Reggie Evans up 27 spots. John Hughes, 24. James Nelson, 21. And Tyler Bellinger up 18 spots. Man, Caleb Ellswick almost moving up through the whole field tonight. Well, and as we already know, Austin, it's been a hard-fought battle with as much talent that's been on the track this season. A lot of new drivers coming out, showing their skill. You know, obviously, a few cautions here and there, but really, ultimately, the long stretches are going to determine who is going to be able to maintain that car on a hot track like Texas. And it's been a great show so far.
Yeah, definitely not as clean as the truck race earlier in the week, but definitely a show. Definitely a show. The green flag stretches have been crazy good racing. Lots of, well, not a ton of lead changes, but enough lead changes to keep everybody entertained. And the pit strategies have been definitely something to keep track of. So I'm definitely happy with the performance so far too.
No, 100%. Well, and again, we've lost some big name drivers to the pits already. I can't really tell who's all in the pits, but oh, the 52 goes around. That's gonna be Campbell. Something happened right there. Not sure what. Let's go take a look. Looks like he got pinched a little bit. Looks like the 2 had come up, K-Most had come up a little bit too far and pushed the 52 towards the outside, but he wasn't able to get out of it. Let's go back and take another look. Yeah, I don't think most even seen he was there. Unfortunate for the 52. We're going to see him come down into the pits. Hopefully he has a faster repair. I haven't seen the 52 really get into much tonight. Cochran is going to pull in right in front of the 52. Logan Wilson still a dominating force here tonight, leading most of the laps here at Texas. Lynch just not having the night he's wanted so far. 18 minutes of repairs, but he's still somehow in 11th place. Cornell Bolton, 15 minutes. Reggie, 10. Linger, 9. And it just trickles down from there. Menchaca, Harris, Mills, Bellinger, McCabe, Berkmeyer, Bruce, the other McCabe, and Boone, Campbell, and Archuleta. Nobody is under 1 minute other than Archuleta, and he's only 2 seconds under 1 minute.
Wilson, you got to call your position before you swing up on someone like that.
Looks like a lot of our drivers are still stuck a lap down. Elsie, Eller, Brom, Elliott, Campbell, Most, McCabe, Harris, Mills, Linger, all stuck a lap down right now. Looks like Most is still in the pit as well. Actually, most might have. Yeah, it looks like most has
Most
left
is
the
DQ'd.
race. Oh, from points?
DQ due to incident points from that last collision.
Oh, man. Only 23 laps to go here, Austin. 76 and 99. They've been ripping around the track, but Logan Wilson just with the slight advantage over the 99 this race. Green flag. Logan Wilson still able to maintain that front running spot, having Malone try to chase him down. That's all right. Most of the excitement is going to be towards the back of the pack. 93 into the 96 right there. 96 up into the wall a little bit. That's going to give the advantage to the 20, but the 20 has to check up. 93 cutting down to the bottom of the track. 96 is not going to be happy about that. 87 and 86 side by side coming out through the dogleg here at Texas, going into 1 and 2. See who gets the advantage. Looks like 96 getting the advantage over the 20, 86 advantage over the 87. Little bit of a check up there with the 20, but he's going to get the outside of that 20. Shane Cochran moving forward. Oh, 20 going to be sandwiched in the middle of the 39 and the 86. 3 wide right there. It's going to cause the 87 and 33 to split him as well. Looks like they all make it out alive. 20 on the outside of the 33 of Wesley Lynch. 87 having to check up. That's going to give the advantage to the 33 or the 31. 31 trying to catch up to the 33 of Wesley Lynch. 31 of K. Dunn looking to see if he can get into the top 10. '86 and 39 side by side, as well as 93 and 96. Biggest battles are happening in the back right now. Huge checkup from the 20 right there, giving the 86 the advantage to get up front, slowing down that 31. 95 taking advantage of that mistake as well. He's going to be right up behind that 20. Able to get back up front. 95 and 33 going to be side by side, as well as the 93 and the 86. .14 laps to go. Logan Wilson with a still slight advantage over Jacob Malone. Hopefully he can maintain that advantage for the next 14 laps. That caution is going to allow these guys to finish this out with the fuel they have. They're not going to have to pit, and I don't think Logan Wilson is going to. Logan Wilson just decent little jump on Malone right there. It looked like Malone had to check up for some reason. Malone starting to fall back a little bit, giving the advantage to Logan Wilson in that 76. Huge checkup for that 51. Something's going on with him. That's going to be Archuleta. What is going on with Benjamin? Looks like he's going to be pulling down into the pit. Looks like he might have had some contact. He's going to DC. Let's see if we can catch a glimpse and see what happened to him. Oh, he got loose up into the wall right there. Man, we've been seeing that all night long. Logan Wilson now with a huge advantage. Only 10 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway for the MADD 225. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you go ahead and like and subscribe. Definitely helps us out in the long run. Battle with the 93 and 87 coming into that turn right there. It's going to be Reggie Evans in our lane battling it out. Looks like the 87 was able to take the advantage. Our lane up in front of Reggie Evans. A little bit of a checkup for the 52, causing the 69 to slow down a little bit. 95 looking low on the 93. Hunter Burkmeyer now making some moves up towards the front. .52 with a decent run, having to check up for that number 20 of John Hughes. He's going to move to the inside of Hughes with the 69 of Eller. See if they can make it work. Oh, it looked like maybe a little bit of contact between the 69 and the 20 right there. .93 trying to fight off Campbell. .20 able to make it around that 31. He's going to be chasing down the 69 of Eller. Oh, a little bit of contact with Reggie Evans, the 93 and the 69. Evans able to maintain it. He's not going to lose anything, really. Maybe a couple spots, but he's going to keep that car intact. One of Klaus Braum trying to make some moves. He may be a lap down, but he wants all the points he can get for this race. Two laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. Logan Wilson still up front. 1.5 second lead for Logan Wilson. It looks like it's his race to lose at this moment. With the most laps led, the number 76 has put it on rails. He's going to be out here trying to finish this race. Final lap. White flag is out. No cautions will stop this race. Logan Wilson still out front. Oh, it looks like some people went off track right there. Oh, the 52 and 69 make contact. Logan Wilson coming around for the final time here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Crosses the finish line. Our winner, number 76, Logan Wilson, finishing out strong. Congratulations. Our podium sits will be Logan Wilson, Jacob Malone, and Kenneth Gallman. Thank you so much for coming out, guys, and watching this. We'll be right back with your driver interviews. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with our driver interviews. Amazing race here at Texas for the MADD 225. Just a lot of competition out there. We see a lot of excitement towards the finish line. A lot of those IT and L drivers out there. Keep those cars on the track, boys. They look great. Logan Wilson coming out and dominating tonight's race. How does it feel to take home a win and punch your ticket to the playoffs?
It feels really good to get a second win this season. It managed to pull it off against Malone, who's also won multiple.
Oh, I didn't even, what other race did you win this season?
I went and won Auto Club.
Oh, you did win an Auto Club. Hey, either way, it's great to see you back up here again, man. How does it feel for coming out and dominating race 5?
It feels really good to, especially having nice long green flag runs. There was the end of stage 1, it was a bit caution filled, but it gave me really good track position. But it was nice to finish on a long green flag run.
Well, there was definitely a lot of competition out there. You had Malone right behind you, obviously a very dominating driver all in his own right. You had your whole team out there. Elswick was up front for a good majority of the race. Just an amazing job out there, Logan. Good job. We expect, obviously, this is going to help you in the playoffs. Multiple wins always helps. That's going to give you a few extra points going in. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
I would like to thank IT and now esports for having a fun team, along with throwing up practices that really helped me narrow down some tire saving for this race. Along with my family, my mom, dad getting me my sim. Along with I'm not keen on who got it, but thanks for the custom setups that made this race. Made a lot of people probably happy that it was nice and stable. Raced well. There was a good bit of tire fall off.
Well, I'm not afraid to shout him out. It is going to be Sellers from the Truck Series that purchased the sponsorship for the setups, and he actually supplied not only the truck setups, but the cup setups from Conti.
Awesome.
Well, thank you so much, Logan, for coming out and just being a dominating force in tonight's race. We will definitely see you again here at GEC NASCAR. Thank you, buddy. All right, second place, Jacob Malone, been a dominating force all season, but just couldn't bring it home. Logan Wilson just had that little bit of speed up front. Good job taking home the podium tonight, though. Either way, a lot of hard work here at Texas. How does it feel?
It felt pretty good. I liked the long runs here and there. I was pretty good at those. Won the first two stages, which was nice to have those under the belt, go get those stage wins, and it was great to see. Logan put on an excellent drive when it came to defense and the use of dirty air. Burnt off my right front trying to get by him early in the run, and it cost me at the end there. Kind of wish I, saved a little bit. Maybe could have done something. Me and him were very even all night. He was extremely fast though. So hats off to him, of course, because that was a very good drive, and I had a lot of fun racing him tonight.
No, it looked amazing from the booth. You guys put in a lot of hard work tonight. Congratulations to both of you. Good job, and we appreciate all the effort. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
Well, I'm kind of in the same boat as Logan here. I kind of want to thank the guy who bought the setups, of course, and of course you guys for putting this on, letting us race. It's great to come together as a community and have events like this, especially where we have long runs involved. Yeah, a few yellows, but it was a lot of fun overall, especially for a Texas race.
Well, you guys did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for being here, and we look forward to seeing you out in the winner's circle again this season.
Yep, have a good one.
Yes, sir. Last but not least, I have seen Gallman on the podium so many times in the last 2 seasons. It's great to see you out here at Texas, man. How does it feel coming out on a hot track and just being able to post a podium on such a technical track?
Oh man, it feels really good. For 1 and 2, you race like a short track. 3 and 4 is like a mile and a half. The setup was perfect. Thank you, Sellers, for that. It feels great to finally get back here. I haven't talked to you guys this season. It's been a rough start. Part of that has to do with my practice time. I put in a little more this week, and it surely made a difference. The car felt great, especially there at the end. I was able to really save those tires pretty well. Just running my own race and not trying to race everyone else around me. Just running my own race, and that's what really helped me get here.
Well, again, you guys did an amazing job. You always do an amazing job. Being one of the only people in GEC that has a GEC trophy on his shelf right now, we expect to definitely see you up towards the top tier in the playoffs, man. Congratulations for taking a podium tonight. Definitely good points for your team and yourself. Anybody you'd like to thank for tonight?
Absolutely. First and foremost, my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. He's pulled me out of a lot of messes. So, and then, I want to thank Laughing Llama Wraps for the awesome paint schemes that we have across the board. I kept the one I have from last year. or last season. Sorry, I haven't done this in a while. I'm all out of mess.
That's all right.
You know, you can see the paint schemes in Skidmark Motorsports. They're awesome. I want to thank Wesley Lynch for having me on his Skidmark team. My BDR and brothers, all of Skidmark. Everyone communicates very well, and we really push each other to the limits. So I want to thank my dad. You guys see him on the truck series. He's getting there. He's very fast on the track. It's just the off the track stuff that he's got to get used to. So I'm going to help him with that, and we'll get him up to speed there. You know, my wife, my son, and thank you guys for putting this on. I look forward to watching the replay, man.
Absolutely. Well, and again, I will tell you, your dad was drop dead fast in the practice race, dude. I could not catch up to him. I mean, I made my own mistakes in the race that put me back where I was, but man, he was so hard to catch in that practice race, man. So I really expect to see him up front during the truck series. But man, congratulations to all of you guys. Good job, good effort. Thank you all for coming out and watching GEC NASCAR each and every week. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. That definitely helps us out in the long run. We expect to be the best of the best that we can. And that's all because of all of you. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time here at GEC NASCAR.